What is up, Empire fans? Empire Brick Studios back with the first video for 2021. It is January 1st. I had a lot of fun last night with some friends, and I woke up to some good videos. So there's a lot of stuff happening. I know Marvel did some announcements of what's coming. Rich Boy J, Solid Brick Studios, and the Brick Wiz also did some announcements of what's coming. They're collabing on a huge mock, which should be pretty cool. I'm excited. Even David alone has two other mocks that he's going to be working on simultaneously. And speaking of that, I think I talked to you guys about how I planned on doing the same thing. I had the idea in my head of doing multiple mocks at the same time, just with like pre-filming and stuff like that, and then going through the editing process, and then eventually uploading those projects. I'm not saying one's copying the other. I mean, best I can say is great minds think alike. And David, if you're watching this or you see this video, I'm really excited to see not only Geonosis, but also the other two mocks you have planned, like the Jedi Temple. So I'm excited. And speaking of that, I have my own announcements of projects coming. If any of you know Brick Plumber, he did this amazing Death Star mock. This huge scene from A New Hope. After the Falcon lands into the hangar, he built the hangar. The floor was detailed. It had lights. There was lights everywhere. It had cutouts, all that cool stuff. Figures everywhere. If you guys don't know who Brick Plumber is, check out his channel and look at that Death Star mock. He did two amazing Hoth mocks. He did a first one, and then it got destroyed during transit somehow, and then he got inspired to make a better one. And I like the second one better because it's more detailed and it just looks so cool. So for my upcoming projects, at least for this year, right now, I didn't want to say anything, but since everyone else is doing their announcements, it's like, hey, I might as well, instead of just kind of keeping everything secret. I am doing the Death Star. That is my project right now that I'm working on. I had to take apart Sullust for that project. I needed a lot of dark gray bricks. I even had to order 999 dark gray bricks from lego.com, and I still have a lot more. And then sorting all my Lego, a huge majority of my Lego from Sullust and Geonosis and just mixed Lego in general, that kind of helped me it helped me get rid of the trash, which is Mega Blocks. So that should be all gone out of my collection, hopefully. And I just stick with normal Lego, whether it's filler or not. But yeah, so I'm doing this huge Death Star mock, and I've been working on it for a while. It's already been, it's not finished, but I've been doing some pre-filming. So when it's finished and that video drops, you guys will be able to see what I mean, like, because I did do a date. I think it was like November or something when I started it, something like that. I can't remember. But this is the year for Star Wars. Got my Star Wars sweatshirt on, so we got like Jay, David, Matt, they're all doing projects together, and then I know Matt's still doing Endor, which should be cool. I'm excited. We have a lot of Star Wars content for this year. We have Book of Boba Fett, Season 3 of Mando. I know Ahsoka's going to be coming, and Obi-Wan, and all those other shows on Disney Plus, which I am really excited for. And so the Death Star is one of my projects. It's probably going to be the first one that's going to be released for this year. The next project, I'm thinking green. I know there's like a few people that have done this, and it might seem like a boring mock, but it's something some of my friends want me to do, and I want to do it because the way I have it planned in my head is going to be really cool. I'm thinking Naboo. So the Battle of Naboo towards the end with the Federation and the Gungans, and I know where I can get a lot of battle droids and a small decent amount of Gungans, so I'm gonna jump on that pretty quick. And I have a lot of base plates from when I started Geonosis, and then all the stuff from Sullust. So, and I did keep like a couple things from Sullust, so that's another thing that's going to be released sometime this year is the 2 base plate section that I kept for Sullust. I'm still working on that, so when that's finished, that'll be released. So yeah, there is a lot of Star Wars content for this year. Hopefully 2021 is going to be this year. I do have projects for next year, so I think sometime during the pre-filming of the Death Star and Naboo, I'm probably going to start pre-filming for next year's projects. And these projects, depending on my time, because I do work a lot, hopefully, I mean, I can't give an exact number because I did that with Sullust and it just didn't end up the way, I mean, it didn't get released till last December. Not last December, but the December when The Rise of Skywalker came out. So, yeah. So I'm really excited. I hope you guys are too. I'm going to try to do some like set reviews and stuff like that, and maybe do like smaller mocs just to keep you guys entertained. I realized that I lost a few subscribers just because I haven't uploaded in a while. 2020 was a bad year. Like, I really wasn't motivated to work on Geonosis. I didn't really have the funds for it either at the time. Now, I still have my clones. I still have those the super battle droids that I picked up a while back. I still have my dark orange and my dark tan bricks. So I will eventually get back on that project. I just want to wait because there's just so much I was going to jump into. Like, there's so much that I need. And I still have to design a core ship and a Techno Union ship. So, yeah, and I don't know how big I want to make Geonosis, but I'm not going to be worrying about that project for a while. So, I hope you guys like what's coming. The way I have Naboo planned, just to give you guys an idea, I didn't like draw out a sketch, but when I start the build with the pre-filming, I'll try to do some type of sketch. So when the Federation, I'm sure everyone's seen episode 1, so you know towards the end with the Gungan fight, when the Federation comes down this hill, you have the MTTs and the AATs. They come down this big hill. That's what I'm thinking on one side of the mock. Just big mountain of green, just a hill, but it's not going to be solid. It's going to have cutouts and scenes and stuff that I have planned in my head for Naboo. You know, stuff that was maybe not on that battlefield, but was still in the movie. So, you know, like Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon versus Darth Maul, I want to do that scene. Definitely want to do that scene. Maybe a small Theed hangar scene with a Naboo fighter and maybe like some other small stuff, just some cutouts along the mountain, so, or hill, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, and then it's going to slope down, so the hillside is going to have the Federation, and then it's going to come down and it's just going to be smooth. Now, I don't know if I'm just going to leave it with studs or if I'm just going to add detail and like a bunch of grass. I haven't figured that out yet. I'll figure that out later. And then you're going to have the Gungans, all the Gungans and stuff on the other side. And I just haven't decided how I'm going to do the battle. Maybe I'll do it in 2 scenes where it starts out with all the battle droids lined up and all their tanks and stuff behind them. And the Gungans and everything all lined up. Do that scene, show that, and then cut the scene. And then have it to where they're like in the middle of the battle. So you have like Gungan's dead and Battle Droid's dead and Jar Jar hanging from a AAT cannon. That was actually a pretty funny scene, by the way. You know, just goofy stuff like that. So, and there's probably going to be some Easter eggs in that. There's definitely going to be some Easter eggs in the Death Star. I've gotten a decent amount of work done, and it's going to have lights, and it's going to have either Rich Boy Jay's Falcon or the UCS Falcon. I guess it depends which one I can get a hold of first. Maybe the UCS Falcon. But yeah, so these are the projects for 2021. I don't know how long this video is going to be. Sorry for just rambling on, but I just want you guys to know, like, what I've been doing, what's been going on. I just wasn't really that motivated with 2020 just because everything started with the lockdown and the virus and all that, and trying to build the funds back up. And I've also been really busy with sorting. Like, this takes a while. All this sorting, and I'm still not like completely done, but for the most part, a lot of my stuff is done. My 3 main Star Wars colors, for the most part, are done. So a lot of my dark gray, and then my black, which is right here, there's like 3 bins of that. And then those little bins are light gray, all small light gray pieces. And then that up there is Technic. So Technic axles and stuff like that. So it's nice to have that stuff sorted. There's also another vehicle project that should be being released sometime this year that I am doing. It's not my mock, it's actually Doomhandle's mock. This is something I was also going to wait on, but I'm doing the ISD Aggressor. I really like that. I really would have loved to build the Tyrant, but he does not have the instructions for that. The ISD Aggressor is a little bit smaller, but it's still going to be really cool, and I have a bunch of little lights that I want to throw in there. I've been gathering parts from my collection. I got a parts list for that, and then I will buy the instructions and build it. I might do some streams with the ISD Aggressor, and I don't know if I'm going to be doing streams with the Death Star, though. I haven't decided, but at least maybe with the ISD Aggressor, and I have a Shadowbox mock I'm working on, which you guys can't see because it's on the other side of the camera. And when that's finished, that's going to go in a different series of a future mock that's going to be built. I can't really say too much because I don't want to give it away just yet. There's a lot of stuff coming. There's smaller mocks I'm trying to do. There's bigger mocks I'm trying to do. Now that I actually have good editing software and a good camera, I can stay motivated and get back on these projects. So sorry about all the rambling, but yeah, so I'm gonna get back to editing, and I gotta get started on these projects. I gotta get back on the Death Star because I haven't worked on that thing in at least like a month or two, just because I've had mixed Lego everywhere and I've been trying to sort it. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Like, subscribe, share if you want. And I will be doing videos pretty soon. I'm going to try not to take so long to do a video because I think that's why I'm losing subscribers. And for those of you that have actually stayed with the channel for a long time, I thank you so much for being patient and staying with the channel. I'm trying to make my channel better. I'm trying to do different stuff that not a lot of people have done. That's why I did Solist. And I'm just, if there's anything you guys want to see Star Wars like mock related that you might want to see built that no one's done, either send me a message on Instagram or put it in the comments. You know, I want to see what would make you guys happy to help me boost the channel. What should I do to, you know, help get more subscribers and views and stuff like that? What would make you guys happy? I mean, eventually I want to do some giveaways too. So, might try to do that sometime this year. Hopefully. I can't make any promises, but hopefully. But other than that, I'm headed out. I hope you guys had a good and safe New Year's. And remember, keep on building.